And that's what kept me going forward. Like, okay, what's the worst that could happen if I try again?
Yeah.
Somebody else offends me. Okay, but
Yeah.
I've offended.
Mm.
Something that I realized was that I needed somebody to just be the scripture,
Mm.
right? So one examples I use is how it says that he's close to the brokenhearted, and those that mourn. He comforts those that
Yeah,
mourn,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
That because of a lot of grief that I've experienced, I'm always just constantly going back to that scripture about he's close to those that mourn, right?
Mm.
Um, he gives comfort to those that mourn. And I saw how, because of my proximity to that, I could be close and comfort people who are mourning,
Yeah.
and not just tell them it says this in
Yeah, yeah,
Matthew. I
yeah.
think it's Matthew. It's be the
Mhm.
comfort. If I'm made in his likeness, if I claim to be his, I can be the scripture to people. And so I needed somebody to show up, like sit down with me and show up as
Mhm.
the Christ, like have the Christ in them show up.
Yeah.
Um, and so it wasn't about any future tense, honestly.
Mhm.
It wasn't like, oh, it's gonna be different. You should try it. It wasn't that. It was where you are sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's acknowledge it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to suck,
Mm.
but it does,
Mhm.
right? To get me from this sucks to let me try again is what's the worst that could happen?
Mm.
It reminds me of the guys in the description in the Bible. It talks about why sit here and die. Like, if we go in the city, they're gonna kill us. If we stay, like, we might as well move.
Mm.
And that's what kept me going forward. Like, okay, what's the worst that could happen if I try again?
Yeah.
Somebody else offends me. Okay, but
Yeah.
I've offended.
Mm. Yikes.
So where's the the grace
Yeah.
in that? And so recognizing that there was still a next coming. If I'm still here, I'm still living, there's still an opportunity for it to change.
Yeah.
And next time I have an experience, that's what keeps me going. And so
Yeah.
I would encourage people to just trust the
Mm.
process.
Wow.
It's so important. The process itself is so much more important than the destination for me,
Mm.
and what it looks like, what that pruning and whatever God is trying to do in that space where it
Mhm.
seems like it's the hardest. That is what motivates me.